welcome to episode 68 of Out of Wenger's Shadow on FM24. I'm Jamie, and coming up on today's episode, 2 games in the European Championship qualifiers for you. We're away to Estonia and then at home to Austria. So let's get straight to it, and the team to face Estonia is coming up in just a moment. Okay, here is the team then, and it is Restes in goal, back four, Camavinga, Lukiba, Saliba and Martini. Kone behind Zaire-Emery and Ben Seguir in central midfield. Mbappe on the left, Lambord on the right, and Mathis Tal up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant thinks if we carry our last performance into this match, we'll do well. I think he's right. So we will point the finger and agree with him. And let's get into the tunnel. So given how impressive France were against Montenegro, surely you're looking for a repeat performance. We want to play well in every match. Just being unbeaten in 3 matches against Estonia give your team confidence. All of us want to make sure we continue to dominate them because it helps keep confidence high and drives theirs even lower, that's true. Guilherme Restes has really caught the eye in goal in recent matches. How important will he be? Good team's nothing without a top goalkeeper. So let's get the match underway and ensure that we can keep this run of form going. But, the first highlight is a French free kick, and it's Ben Seguir over it. Gone for the top corner, nearly found it, but not quite, and the highlight comes to an end. So 10 minutes in, we've started okay, so I think we encourage at this point. Martini's throw-in, Lambord back to Kone, finds Ben Seguir. Martini to Kone, Zaire-Emery on to Camavinga, gets to the byline and pulls it back, and the deflection ends up in the arms of the Estonian keeper. Martini now with a throw-in, Ben Seguir into the area, but it's cleared over the halfway line. Saliba picks it up, finds Martini, out to the right-hand side, into the area, and the shot is tipped away and then headed behind for a corner. And it will be Mbappe from the corner kick into the middle, headed up rather than away, and the highlight comes to an end. Camavinga now with a throw-in, finds Kone to Ben Seguir. Zaire-Emery plays it out to the right for Martini. Ball forward for Lambord, pulls it back to Ben Seguir, and Elias Ben Seguir finds the back of the net, and it is Estonia 0, France 1 on 15 minutes. So a good start now, crowned with a goal and something to build on. Vetkal for Estonia. And we've won it back. Ben Seguir comes down the middle, finds Lambord, who cuts inside, plays the short one to Zaire-Emery. Mbappe gives it away. The clearance falls to Lambord, who crosses for Zaire-Emery. He hits the post, and Mbappe follows up to double the lead. And it is Estonia 0, France 2 on 17 minutes. So 2 quick-fire goals. We've now got another corner. Mbappe's ball back to the edge of the area. Lambord shoots, Lambord scores. 3 goals in a little over 3 minutes. And 19 minutes in, it's Estonia 0, France 3. And we're on the attack again on 22 minutes. Zaire-Emery's ball in is cut out by Poda, who clears, but only as far as Martini. He's given it away, but the clearance is picked up by Camavinga, who crosses. And Mathis Lambord smashes it into the back of the net. 22 minutes gone. It's Estonia 0, France 4. We've gone absolutely goal crazy. And the match is as good as over already. Header away, and Ben Seguir picks it up. Mbappe out to Lambord on the right. Plays it to the left for Zaire-Emery. His ball into the middle. And The follow-up is put wide. And we are in total control of the match. 4-0 to the good. 35 minutes gone. And now it is a question of just game management to ensure we don't pick up any red cards or injuries. We've got a corner just before half-time. Mbappe's ball in. And it's headed over the top of the Estonian crossbar. Camavinga now with a throw-in to Zaire Emery. Plays it back and it's cut out by Raid. And it cleared away over the halfway line. Kone to Camavinga. Into Mbappe. Finds Kone. Header on, and Mathis Tel puts the ball in the back of the net. But the referee's given an offside. It will be checked by VAR. And the goal's given. It's 5-0. And there's the half-time whistle. So let's go into the dressing room. Happy with the number of shots. Keep it up. And let's make the first changes. So Kylian Mbappe needs to come off. We'll bring on Kolo Muani. Ben Seguir needs to come off. We'll bring on Tchouaméni. And also Hervé Martini needs to come off for Malo Gusto. So 3 changes at half time. Let's get into the second half and see if we can finish the job. Certainly shouldn't be a problem. Okay. Mathis Tel with a free kick. And he's clipped the crossbar. And the highlight comes to an end. So an hour in, still no further additions to the scoreline. Gusto now with the throw-in. Finds Lambord to Kone. Back to Saliba. Plays it forward for Tchouaméni. Headed on and then away. But Kolo Muani picks it up and fires it under the keeper. Randall Kolo Muani makes it Estonia 0, France 6 on 65 minutes. And I think now Zaire Emery can be the 4th substitution. And we'll bring on Guendouzi. And I think the final change is probably going to be either Saliba or Camavinga, but we're not going to make it yet. We'll hold off a little while longer as that's played forward, but Camavinga's in the way and plays it back to Restes. Forward to Saliba. Finds Gusto at right back. Gusto plays it down the right wing for Lambord. He plays it back to Gusto. Square ball finds Kone. Guendouzi's shot is charged down. And Tchouaméni's follow-up is just wide. Estonia cross it into the area. And Restes is more than equal to that challenge. So he will presumably bowl it out. He does to Costello Jr. And finds Saliba. Saliba to Costello Jr. To Camavinga. Down the line for Kolo Muani. Camavinga to Guendouzi. Tchouaméni to Kolo Muani. Into Mathis Tel. And he's put the ball in the net. But it is being checked for an offside. And is it going to be a 7th goal? It is. It's Estonia 0, France 7. And I think now Camavinga off. and Hernandez on. And the final change, in fact that is the final change. Should have done Lambord instead, but never mind. Headed down, Colomwani to Hernandez. His ball in, and Tchouaméni makes it 8 on 90 minutes. And that should be enough. But there's one last highlight. Hernandez's corner flicked on, and apparently it's a penalty. It's been reviewed and it's confirmed. So we've got a spot kick. And it will be Colomwani from the spot. And he's hit the crossbar. Headed away. And Caro, but the highlight and the match come to an end. Estonia 0, France 8. I'll be back in a moment to show you the second match of today's episode. Okay, time now for the second match of today's episode and a home game against Austria. Team for this one, Restes in goal, back for Hernandez, Lukiba, Saliba and Martini. Kone behind Camavinga and Zaire Emery in midfield. Mbappe on the left, Lambord on the right, Mathis Tel up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, well my assistant thinks if we carry our last performance into this match we'll do well. He's dead right after such an absolute mauling in the last game. The only question is that that's exactly what he said last time. I'm going to pump the fists and disagree with him. I'm going to say we're doing well, we're on a good run. Keep it going, shall we? It's a slight change on what he wants to say, but a similar theme. Both teams come into this one in good form. How do you rate your chances ahead of kickoff? It's going to be a great match, and we need to go in with the confidence to show we're better than they are. Is Hervé Martini fit enough to last the full duration? If we need him to, I think he can. Given the way he's been playing, he's shutting Youssouf Demir down a priority. Yeah, we'll definitely have to pay him close attention. So let's get into the match. And hopefully we can get off to a good start like we did last time. And keep this going. We'll be as good as... in fact, we will be qualified if we get anything out of this game. And the first highlight is a French highlight. Hernandez's free kick headed home by Castello Lukiba. And it is France 1, Austria 0 on 13 minutes. So perfect start. And it is Restes with the goal kick to Castello Junior. Finds Hernandez. Plays it to Kone. Square ball, in fact it's a big crossfield ball to Martini. Plays it back to Saliba. Martini again. Runs down the right and then plays in Lambord, who's given it away. Youssouf Demir to Baumgartner. Demir again. Zivkovic is dispossessed. Zaire Emery to Martini. Zaire Emery through for Lambord, who was the one who gave it away last time. But this time he's played a good ball to Mathis Tel, who cuts inside and shoots just wide. So 20 minutes in, we still lead by just the 1 goal to 0. And it's Hedl with the free kick to Affengruber. Plays it out to the right for Oswald. Infield to Baumgartner. Vanner plays in Schmid on the left-hand side. His cross is cleared away partially. Zewald to Oswald. Oswald is forced outside of the area. Plays it back and it's given to Camavinga. So we can launch a counter. Mathis Tel was inside his own half when the ball was played, so can't be offside. Zaire Emery shoots and Warren Zaire Emery finds the back of the net. 22 minutes gone. France 2, Austria 0. So we're well in control of our own destiny at this point. And We are half an hour in, still 2 goals to the good, but on the attack again, Hernandez to Lambord. Lambord crosses it in, headed away. Camavinga crosses it. Mathis Tell back to Camavinga. His shot and a massive deflection. It's an own goal off Samson Baidu, which makes it France 3, Austria 0. We've played 34 minutes and we are well on top. Martini now with a throw in to Zaire Emery. Martini back to Zaire Emery again. His cross. Header from Kylian Mbappe. He's on the score sheet as well. And it's France 4, Austria 0. So we're running riot again. And looking really good. Danso's throw in. Hernandez heads clear, but only as far as Danso. Danso's ball in. And that's all the way through to Restes in goal. And we can launch a counter-attack. And this time he's bowled it out to Costello Jr. And he plays in Martini at right back. Down the line for Lambord, who keeps it in. Cuts inside. Goes for the curler into the top corner and nearly pulls it off. Highlight comes to an end. And that might well be it for the first half. Zaire Emery is shattered. That is half time. France 4, Austria 0. So let's give the lads some words of encouragement. Doing brilliantly, I'm going to say. Keep going. And in terms of changes, Hervé Martini for Malo Gusto. Warren Zaire Emery for Elias Ben Seguir. And I think I might make that do because there are already 3 other players who are tired and we may need to take them off. But I don't want to leave us with no available subs too early. Lambord shoots and that is just wide of the far post and the highlight comes to an end. Very nearly a great start to the second half. We're approaching the hour mark. I'm not even going to contemplate a sub yet. As Vanna plays it back to Baidu. Ball over the top for Zivkovic. And he's put that through the keeper's legs. And the only thing that's going to save us here is an offside flag. And it is offside. So Zivkovic flagged offside. It remains 4-0. But Austria have their tails up at the moment. And we need to get those tails back down again. Restes to Hernandez into Camavinga. Plays it back to Saliba. To Malo Gusto. Turns, plays it back to Saliba. Gusto to Ben Seguir. And that's a careless ball. So demand more. As Oswald finds Zivkovic. And Zivkovic shoots wide. So an hour in. And now I'm going to take Mbappe off. And bring on Kolomouani. I'm going to take Camavinga off. And we'll bring on Guendouzi. And I'm going to take Saliba off and bring on Yoro. So into the last 10 minutes, leading by 4-0. And it looks like we're going to wrap up a comfortable win. And there it is. France 4, Austria 0. I'll be back in a moment to show you the qualifying standings and to tell you what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, time now to take a look at the qualifying group standings. As you can see, we are top of the group, 6 wins from 6, so a perfect record. And in fact, we've yet to concede a goal. We scored 29, conceded absolutely none. perfect 18 points out of 18. Austria have also secured their place in the Euros. They have 5 wins and 2 defeats, losing both games to us. So they've got 15 points and are safely through. Let's have a look now at what is coming up on the next episode, and it is the final 2 qualifiers at home to Bosnia and Herzegovina and away to Montenegro. So if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.